Alright guys, so today I'm going to be making a video on Mississippi Map Turtle Care. This is my little baby. He's about the size of a little bigger than a $50. Tiny little guy. Sorry I have a really crappy camera. It's like a flip or something. Can't really see him that well. But there he is. He's pretty small. I'm guessing he's probably about a month or two old. I got him from a pet store and here in San Diego, and he's really cool. He likes looking at himself in mirrors. It trips him out. But yeah, he's pretty cool, and I'm gonna go show you his tank. Oh, and for baby turtles, this is the best way to hold them, like all baby turtles, but you don't want to grab them hard at all because they're shells are still pretty soft. Like it, I don't know if you can tell, but it even squishes in a little bit. But this is his tank. I have him in a 40-gallon long. I think it's either 40 or 35, which is pretty big for these guys. But I keep him. Let me put him back in the water. You guys can watch him swim. Yay, little turtle. I keep it really clean with the 100-gallon marine land filter. I think it's called the Magnum 350. It's really quiet and stuff, and it's easy for cleaning. It's got those ball shut-off valves, and I might make a video on that later showing you what to do. But it keeps it super clean. Like, I've had this water in there for a week now, and it's still crystal clean. I use Petco gravel. I know a lot of people are like, oh, don't use Petco, they abuse their animals, but I think it's fine if you get gravel from there. I'd never buy a pet there unless it's a fish. But yeah, it's kind of pointless. But here he is. He's a little Mississippi Map Turtle. He's kind of crazy. And a lot of people go out and they spend tons of money on their tanks. Like, I already had this from an old snake I used to have, or a bearded dragon. I can't really remember. Maybe it was both. But it keeps him nice and happy. He's like in his own little turtle mansion, I guess you could say. But yeah, don't go out and spend a bunch of money on stuff. Go on like Craigslist or eBay and get used stuff and then just clean it or fix it. Like, I got this 300-gallon or 100-gallon filter that's normally $300 for $50 on Craigslist, brand new, never out of the box, and it works great. Comes with everything. And my mom got this huge cabinet thing for $15, so I mean, that's barely anything. And for a turtle docks, you don't even need to go out and buy those. Like, this is a little Rubbermaid container with holes in it, though. It's not like one of the solid ones. You could probably use a solid one, though, but these were even better. And a little suction cup thing with a hook on it that goes to my filter. Like, see that? I just ran that through the hole, this part right here. And it holds it up, and you can slide it up and down and push it different ways and stuff. And you can put real plants or fake plants in it. Here, there's glare. And for the turtles to munch on. And it works great. Like, I see him up there all the time, but he's rather new for me, so kind of tends to swim away. And that works great. Up there, I don't know why I just filmed that, that's kind of stupid, is a UAV, or not UAV, what am I saying? UVA, UVB, and heat bulb. It's called a Reptison, I think. Here. Power Sun UV and heat bulb, and it's made by ZoomEd, and it was like $60. Most places sell it for $120, but I got it for pretty cheap. $59.99. And it's good for all reptiles, not just turtles. But one thing I do have to say about it is it's a really fragile bulb. Like, if I were to flick a little bit of water up on it right now, it would shatter completely and be ruined. And these things have a 1-year warranty, so they're pretty awesome. Like, they'll keep the bulb will run out in about a year, so if it runs out before that, you can get a new bulb. And another good thing about them is, since it's part heat bulb, it won't stop putting out UVB lights like other ones will. it'll shut off when it does. Other bulbs don't shut off, and they'll just keep lighting in, but it won't do any good, so you don't know when to switch it or when not to switch it. Or you could if you go out and buy a $250 UVB meter, but who wants to do that? Well, back to the tank. I keep him with a UV heat lamp that I just have shining on this. Keep it around 90 degrees. It's only at like 82 right now because it's winter time and I have all the lights out and heater off in the house. But I don't put it on a screen. As you see, there's no screen top because the UVB and heat will get like filtered into the metal screen. Like I have it right here, and it's this really fine one, like you can see totally through it. But if you set it on that absorbs most of the heat and the UVB, and it won't let it go through into the water. Like it was fine here, because this is a pretty shallow tank. I mean, it's only about as big as my hand, and I don't have very big hands. But it shines in pretty deep, and they're really good bulbs too. And you need UVB and UVA lighting. Like some people say, oh, you don't need it, just feed on the pellets. No, that'll kill your turtle because it's the wrong kind of calcium and stuff. Or that's at least what I've heard. He's right there hiding. He's pretty cute. He likes hiding. And map turtles, all map turtles love hiding. And that's why I got this big filter that goes in, because you can go hide back there. And they love current. I know I'm kind of jumping around, but I'm just going off the top of my head. They really love current. Like, that filter right there is a lot more powerful than you think. Like, it doesn't really look like it. Like right there, you can kind of see the water warping from it. But if he swims in front of that with his shell flat, it'll blow him into the glass, which is good but bad at the same time. And like, I'm just going to drop this thing in there to show you how... Oh, shoot. It filters it around pretty fast. I mean... well, it's not doing it right now, but I can't find a good spot. There you go. It's moving fast. It goes over there because that's the intake one, so it's sucking it. But if you put it, oh, where is it? Right there. See, it's going pretty fast, and it's even faster underwater since it's down pretty deep. Let's see. And I just have that set up. And another thing, if you get a canister filter, always put the intake on the intake opening on the inside of the tank, because it will like suck it up better. Like, see, the big one's intake, little one's out. If the outtake one, I did this on accident, I had it over on this side, it was blowing the water around, and it wasn't, and all the dirty water was just going around in circles and not getting to the intake because it was over here. And I switched it, and now the tank was super clean. Like, it started to build up a film on top. It was gross. But not anymore. Now it's super clean. And I just have a little parsley in there for him to nibble on. He doesn't really eat it yet because he's a baby. But if he does, he's welcome to. And there is, I do an air pump. I just have a little air pump going in for bubbles for him to play in. But that's pretty much it. You don't have to use gravel. I use gravel because it looks good, and I only have it on half of the tank, because if it causes a whirlpool, if the filter causes a whirlpool, you don't want all the stuff to go down and get all under the rocks. Like you see those little black bits there that used to be under the rocks, and now it's getting all cleaned up. So I'll just shift the gravel around sometimes, and it'll clean it instead of doing a full gravel change. I'll do it that about once.